You know, guys, every single day in Call of Duty, I am astounded, okay? You already know what the ritual is, guys. I wake up, I hop on Twitter, I check out what's going on in Call of Duty, my fucking jaw drops, okay? Every single day, nonsense, bullshit, things that just do not make any sense. And this is the crazy part, right? I'll make a video on it. And after making said video, I'll go off and do something. I might hang out with some friends. I might go to work. I might go to class. I might just do whatever, right? And I'll try to keep up with as many comments as I can. But the truth is, guys, the Scat Master's just busy, all right? I'm always moving. And maybe a day or so later, I'll check a comment and it'll be something like, "Oh, why you always hating, Fooly? Every single video of the goddamn same, you always hating." Motherfucker, I'm not hating enough. And as a matter of fact, I think everybody else should start hating too, because the shit that you see here in Call of Duty is just shit that you don't see in other franchises. I've never seen Fortnite talk about this. I've never seen Apex talk about this. League of Legends, CSGO, R6. None of these games go through the same nonsensical bullshit that we do here in Call of Duty. It's to the point where I think the gooch lickers are starting to metamorphosize. Huh? I actually think they're de-evolutionizing. Is that a word? I don't fucking know, but what I'm trying to say is, I think the gooch slickers are straying away from the human species and re-becoming fucking words, I'm just making up shit, guys. Re-becoming primitive fucking apes. How do I break it to a gooch licker that they're fucking stupid? I can't tell them, yo, Ricochet doesn't work. It's not working. Call of Duty is literally losing to hackers and cheaters because they're too fucking cheap to invest in an actual anti-cheat that works. How do I tell them that in my native language, guys? Do I need to de-evolutionize my language and become primitive for them? You know what? Fuck it. Here we go. To the gooch lickers out there that only understand fucking ape, here. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah, Do you understand what I'm trying to say to you? What I just said, in essence, was along the lines of, Ricochet sucks. It doesn't work. We need Activision to stop being a bunch of fucking cheapskate moron fucks. And you, as a gooch licker, if you defend them or you criticize somebody who's trying to influence the community in a way that we can actually look at Ricochet and demand change, if you are against that, your life sucks, you don't deserve human rights, and you belong in the short bus.
Now listen!
But before I go any further, guys, it needs to be said, I need you to leave a like on today's video. I need you to subscribe on today's video. And if you'd like, get yourself a Tier 1 Scat Master Fooly memby. Alright, join the club, become a part of the people with more common sense, okay? Because we need to start separating ourselves from these gooch-licking morons that support Activision through this nonsense. And by the way, Activision, you are the reason I don't even want a gooch, but because I'm forced to have a gooch, you need to fucking eat it. But check it out, guys. Earlier today, I came across some tweets from Activision, from COD Updates, from Charlie Intel, the whole fucking nine, everybody, in regards to Ricochet and an update on these cheaters and hackers. I know, we've talked about it so many times recently, but I don't think it can be overstated. This is something that you need to beat across the goddamn head in order for people to understand why this is a fucking issue. So let's start out with some fucking nonsense. This comes out from Charlie Gooch-licking, ball-tugging, throat-gobbling Intel. He says, despite an influx of cheaters, Activision says Crossplay and Black Ops 6 multiplayer ranked play will remain active. We're continuing to gather community feedback and are working closely across all aspects, including addressing reports of cheating with Team Ricochet. Where is the logic here? I'm starting to think that this is an incapability from Activision and Ricochet. Like, they are unable to actually make this work, even though it's been a thing since ranked plays ever fucking launched. But for whatever reason in this game, they just can't do it. Nobody understands why. Everybody across the board is asking for this to be a goddamn thing, and yet they won't do it. They won't budge. Why? Again, we don't fucking know. But that was just a little appetizer. I just wanted to show you guys that these developers don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't know their fucking elbow from their ass. But this is really the meat and potato of today's video, guys. This comes out from COD Updates. They say, an update from hashtag Team Ricochet. Several additional detections have been deployed over the last week. Over 20,000 accounts have been banned for engaging in boosting and cheating behavior, targeting ranked play in Warzone and Black Ops 6. Enhance data center safeguards to ensure a more secure experience for Black Ops 6 ranked play. Hashtag Team Ricochet remains active with teams working throughout the holidays as outlined in our December update. Looking to 2025, we're prioritizing adding an additional layer of server infrastructure to mitigate stability issues that occur at the server level, additional upgrades to existing kernel, driver, and server systems, and brand new server-side detection mechanisms. Oh wow guys, hey, you know what? I think we're good now. I think all of Call of Duty's issues have been solved with that one tweet from COD Updates. I definitely trust Ricochet. I don't know about you guys. I think they're doing a fine job. I think they're doing great.
Oh, hooray, yay! Ice cream!
If you think for a motherfucking second that anybody with common sense buys this nonsensical bullshit, call me a fucking giraffe. Cause this shit doesn't make sense, guys. You're telling me a couple of weeks ago we got a notification from you guys that 19,000 people got banned. That's what it was, right? So one of two things happened between then and now. You've either only banned an additional 1,000 people since then, which is fucking pathetic, or since then, since that 19,000, you've banned another 20,000, meaning 39,000 total accounts you've banned. And if that's the case, once again, never wrong, just fucking early. What did I say when those 19,000 people got banned? Hey, yeah, that's great. 19,000 accounts got banned. You know what's happening the next goddamn day? 19,000 more accounts have just been made and are gonna do the exact same shit because you can literally just do that. You can get banned and create another account for free now and still play the game and cheat the exact same way that you were before. In that scenario, tweeting out and boasting about your goddamn accomplishments of how many people you've banned is literally pointless. It goes nowhere because they'll literally create new accounts every goddamn day. I come across cheaters and hackers still in Black Ops 6 multiplayer ranked play. Guys, I'm in Crimson now. What the fuck do you think I experience on a day-to-day basis playing ranked play? If I'm not playing with fucking bozos and doing stupid shit on the map, I'm going against the fucking craziest motherfuckers out there. People who are literally goddamn cheating. People with no recoil, people with walls, people with aimbot, headshot only. Guys, the amount of nonsense I come across every single time I play this game. Why do you think I stop playing? Why do you think all these people stop playing? How about instead of reporting on the 20,000 people you've banned, why don't you report on like the 25 to 35,000 people on one single platform that stopped playing your shitty game because the game sucks balls?
You dick licking, toe sucking, dick bitch hoe.
How about that, Activision and Ricochet? And why even go through the trouble of telling us what you're trying to do in 2025 when that's literally what you did back in 2023 talking about 2024? It's the same cycle, guys. This is just another layer of that cycled bullshit that happens in the Call of Duty community, in the Call of Duty space. They're gonna talk about how they're prioritizing shit in 2025, but I guarantee you in 2025 it's gonna be a goddamn issue and they're gonna put out the exact same statement talking about, hey, in 2026 we're working on the server side, whatever the fuck. Guys, it's nonsense. It's all to save face. The cheaters and the hackers have literally beaten down on Call of Duty because Activision, for whatever ungodly reason, have chosen to not invest in proper anti-cheat. They didn't take any of this into consideration. Nobody with logic actually looked at this and told themselves, hey, if we're gonna allow crossplay between consoles and PCs, and one of our modes is literally free to play, we need to have an anti-cheat system that's going to disable people from cheating in our games and that migrating onto the console players. Look, as a PC player today, I feel for the console guys. I used to play on console my entire time playing Call of Duty up until last August. I have been on console, trust me. I understand what COD used to be on console and what COD is on console today with all of these PC hackers and cheaters. And now, because of all those fucking morons that do that, now the kids on console think, you know what, fuck this shit, I'm gonna go get myself a goddamn Cronus. And they hop into Call of Duty and it just becomes an entire cesspool of shit, of nonsense. Do you understand how this could have been prevented years and years ago? I wish I would have covered shit like this. I wish I gave more of a fuck on YouTube and Call of Duty to take time out of my day to rant and shit on Activision over stupid shit like this back in MW 2019 and Cold War and even in Vanguard. Look at the momentum that these cheaters have due to the incompetence at Treyarch, at Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer Games, with Ricochet and Activision. They are literally abusing the shit out of the developers, the community, and all of these development studios. I don't care what you think, I don't care what they promise. The cheaters and hackers, that shit's not going away until they actually rework Ricochet. Get rid of it. Scrap it. But they're not going to do that because that would cost them a little bit more money. And, you know, a multi-billion, possibly even a trillion-dollar company, they don't want to invest a few $100,000 or a couple $1,000,000 into something that's actually going to work and keep their player base playing the goddamn game and avoiding situations where a third of all Steam players fucking leave. Yeah, no, they're not thinking logistically, they're thinking financially for themselves. They're not even thinking for their own developers because this is another outcome of this nonsense. The developers that are actually trying and get brick-walled by Activision and suppressed from actually doing more, when Activision sees that the community doesn't give a flying fuck about the game that this developer tried their goddamn hardest on, you know what Activision's gonna do? They're gonna cut the fucking developer. The developer's out. GG's. Peace.
Can I fight for
And it's fucking ridiculous. All of this off of the back of shit that can be controlled, but they choose to not. Understand why we talk shit. Understand why I make hate videos. I rant on these motherfuckers on a daily whenever I can. If not, I'm doing it every other day, maybe 2-3 times a goddamn week, because I want to see some shit change in here. I don't want to load up into ranked play when I'm on my way to fucking iridescent and go against a virgin loser nerd bitch cheating. And in Warzone, I can only imagine it's worse. Let's end this video off with a tweet from Raven Software. They say, as we approach the end of the year, we'd like to share some insight on what we're working on for #Warzone. Cheating remains our top priority, particularly in our ranked play environment, and we want to acknowledge the impact it's having on our players. We are working closely with the Ricochet anti-cheat team to pinpoint the sources of this behavior and take the necessary steps to protect our players. This is a matter that we hold close to our heart as it affects everyone, developers and players alike. This is the point that I just mentioned to you guys. Yeah, on the player side, we are getting shat on by these cheaters and hackers. On the developer side, this is one of the few times I'll ever sympathize with these morons. If they're actually trying to get to the bottom of this and actually work on something, but Activision is refusing to budge on increasing resources towards Ricochet anti-cheat and increasing a budget to allow for more possibilities, that's not on the developer, that's on Activision. And the people that are going to lose their jobs are the developers because Activision's going to see the community's reaction. They're going to see that we're saying this is not good enough. And instead of them increasing their resources and budget towards this, they're going to cut these developers and start influencing more with AI. And it's honestly disappointing as all fuck to see. But that's going to do it for me today, guys. I'm curious to know what you guys think about all this. What are your thoughts on the status of hackers and cheaters in Call of Duty and Ricochet anti-cheat? Let me know down in the comments below, and if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notifications to stay up to date with my newest videos, and yeah guys, it's been the boy Fooly. Have yourselves a good one. I'm out of here. Peace.
This ain't in my body.